All right, see, my teachers got us doing this thing for YouTube instead of presenting this in class because of the coronavirus outbreak. And I mean, have you ever put your feet in the sand with the warm sun in your face and ocean in the background? Man, it's pretty relaxing, ain't it? Or how about 1,000 feet up in the air in some mountains with the mist all in your face and watching the sunset? These are some of the memories that I've had just from taking just a couple vacations, man. It's such a stress reliever that, man, it's hard to put into words. Really, it's one of them things you kind of got to experience, man. It's just a way to let go, let loose, finally catch up on some you time, that you've been neglecting, so to speak. Um, from here, I'm just pretty much going to tell you, man, how taking vacations can reduce your stress level greatly. Taking vacations once a year it definitely helps with that, or at least twice a year. Dr. Shannon Tover from AlignedHealth.com says that taking vacations every 2 years rather than 6 to 7 can reduce your risk of heart attacks, even. Um, I mean, I can't even. The best thing to do is just set a date, take some weeks off, and just let go. Yeah, I mean, you release so much. Um, Josh Lebowitz on TED Talks talks about how it brings an abundance of joy into your life, a huge release of dopamine. Um, I mean, but not only is it a stress reducer, but it is also a joy maker. It helps brings an abundance of joy into one's life. Um, it's it's just one of them things you've got to go experience. It's a way to let loose, man. It's to finally catch back, bring yourself back down to what's going on in the real world, or opposite of that. It could be a way just to get away from all the things that are going on in the real world, if that will help relieve the stress that you're having. Um, and when I say take vacations too, I'm not talking about go to the nearest attraction that's close to you. I'm talking about, well, I mean, it's going to take some organizing, some saving money, and some planning, very much so. But take a real vacation. Go states away. Go see a different climate. Go do something you wouldn't normally do. Um, Another thing that it helps with, or another process of taking the vacation that helps with, is people spend money, man. Retail therapy. Retail therapy is actually a real thing. Um, that's like training so hard at something, so hard at something, so hard at something. Then finally you get that gold medal or that first place. It's the same with retail therapy in a way. I mean, you work so hard to get your money, and then you finally get off and go buy the things that you actually want. I mean, it's a sense of pride. I did that. I made that money, and I went and got that part that I wanted, or that product, or that piece, or whatever it is that you may be buying. I mean, it may not be something you wanted. It just may be something that you saw and happened to like. Um, on speaking on that, Dr. David Sulzer on CBS News, I was watching a TV show. He was talking about the release of neurotransmitters, which is usually dopamine, after purchasing an item that you've really been wanting. And he goes into detail talking about how those neurotransmitters get released. Another thing that you can do, aside from letting go, and aside from the retail therapy part, is actually getting out there and experience the different climates that the different states have to offer. I mean, I know just going from here to 2.5 hours north into Tennessee. I mean, that's already in the wintertime, it's a 10-degree drop. I mean, it's noticeable just that close. I mean, just imagine getting off and going 18 hours north rather than just two. It's going to be a totally different experience, especially how humid it is down here in the southeast. You get somewhere like in the far west, or like in uh, the mid states or anything where there's really just not no atmosphere. It's a totally different aspect of life in a way. Um, I know there's more reasons that you could go out there and take vacations, but I just kind of got to keep this short. He wants it in 5 minutes, so taking a vacation is a really way to really express, or to really have that release that you've always wanted in life. Um, so take what I've told you, man. When this virus is over, pack some things up, get you some money set up, plan you a trip, get out and go. I mean, you can't really get out there and explore life if you don't get out there and actually go explore it. But like I said, plan some things you wouldn't normally do. Uh, I mean, you're not a golfer. Okay, cool. Plan to go golfing. You never know. Um, Not a big swimmer, sunset, roller coaster rider, whatever. Just go do them. Just to see, just to have that experience in those different situations. Um, I know I'll be planning mine soon. It's getting pretty close to graduation. I think I'll be headed to the West Coast next this time. Um, I really enjoyed sharing what I've learned with y'all, or what I've experienced, I guess, over rather than what I've learned. Well, I guess I'm learning through an experience. Either way, guys. Really enjoyed talking to y'all about this. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy. I mean, I hope you've learned something through it. Stay safe, people. Wash your hands.